Are you going through a divorce and maybe you want to relocate to another country with your minor child? Or maybe your spouse wants to take your minor child away from you and relocate to another country. How do you go about defending the situation? What rights do you have as a parent? And how can you enforce these rights? Hi, my name is Aslam Moolla and I am a registered attorney. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the law relating to relocation of minor children. What are the rights and responsibilities? The first important thing to make a note of is if you have a minor child, you cannot relocate that child unless you have the consent of the other party. In other words, either the biological parent or the legal guardian. And in most cases, it's going to be the same person. In other words, if the biological parent is still alive, you must get their consent. Now, what happens if the consent is refused? Then you can approach the High Court of South Africa. The reason why we say the High Court is because in terms of the Children's Act and the Constitution, the High Court is the upper guardian of all minors in South Africa. This means the final say rests with them. In other words, you can bring a court application granting the approval taking the minor child out of the country. You must bear in mind though, there are various factors that the court will look at. For example, schooling arrangements, access to the other parent, etc., etc. These are the factors that the court are going to be looking at and much more. Ultimately, the acid test is, and this means that the ultimate test is, what is in the best interest of the minor child? What's going to help the child to develop even more as a person? Now, if you are on the other side, meaning that your spouse wants to take the child out of the country, how do you stop that? Especially if you don't have the means to fly out and see your child often. Well, the way to do it is also to refuse consent and to oppose that application that the person does in court. And if they don't do the application and they book the tickets, you can bring an urgent application preventing them from leaving the country. In summary, both parents have rights, the mother and the father. Gone are the days where only one parent had rights. The ultimate test is what is in the best interest of the child. And if you want to relocate, you need the consent of both parties. If both parties, any one of the parties refuse the consent, you can approach the court. And if the other party refuses to approach court, you can bring an urgent application preventing them from leaving the country with the minor child. If you need help in your situation, whether that's going through a divorce, stopping the other party from leaving the country with a minor child, or even you want to relocate and your partner is refusing to give consent, please contact our offices. We are a specialist divorce law firm and we will be able to assist you. I look forward to speaking to you soon and all the best.